everybody. Welcome to day 19, and we are working on 30 days and 30 ways to clear your energy. So, today we're going to work on crystals to clear energy. So, crystals are 100% not my forte. There are brilliant people out there that work with crystals all the time. I just want to give you a bit of an overview, give you some of the crystals that I work with and some of the information around them. And they are very powerful and very helpful if you need them to help you energetically on a regular basis. So, crystals essentially have their own energy. Each and every type of crystal has its own energy and therefore healing property. And if you talk to people who are really into crystals, they give you lots and lots and lots of different positive and minuses about each type of crystal, depending on the color, the density, the vibration they give, what they're here to clear. And if you're very adept at energy, you can feel it. You can actually feel into certain crystals and feel your connection to different kinds of crystals and the energy that they give off. If they're shaped in a certain way, they can also create different coding as well. My meditation teacher used to sell a lot of crystal skulls, and they had so many keys and codes in that was actually quite incredible. And I have a few of them myself, either alien skulls or human skulls, just shaped like them, and they're pretty stunning. If you don't mind, it doesn't feel morbid to me. For some people it does, but for not for me. You can get crystal wands, you can get crystal eggs, you can get so many different ways that they're shaped, and the shape also has a power in and of itself. So it is worth having a bit of a dive into it if it calls to you. And there are different crystals out there that can help clear your energy through various different ways. Okay, so one of my most favorites that I use for anybody that has trouble grounding is black tourmaline. It's been used by thousands of different shamans over the years to banish evil spirits and negative energy. It's very good for grounding. It takes negative energy and directs it away from you. So it almost becomes like a protective force field for negative energy, if you want to call it negative. And it can actually really shift stress and anxiety and help to make you feel a lot calmer in your body. So black tourmaline is definitely one of my personal faves. And if I was to pick one outside of amethyst that I love, it would be black tourmaline. So for energy sensitives, it's a really powerful one. Black obsidian is also really helpful. It helps to cut through metaphysical negativity. It helps theoretically to ward off evil energy, even though I don't really believe anything's evil, but that's what people say. And it also helps to clear energy blockages and energy stuck because of emotions. So if you want to clear negative emotions or stuck emotions in your body, black obsidian is really helpful. All of those dark ones, hematite, black onyx, all of those are really grounding too. So they work on that base chakra and they actually allow you to kind of clear stuff through your body, which I find really helpful. And they're also good at kind of pulling anxiety, stress, worry through that base chakra out of your body. So that's also really, really powerful. Smoky quartz is used a lot as well. It tends to help release negative feelings and thought processes that we're working on in our body. It helps to clear mental fog and helps us to really focus on things. So smoky quartz can be really helpful for that. Amethyst is probably one of the more popular ones as well. It's got a beautiful protective energy, but it really helps to clear a space as well. You might have got, if you go into any really amazing crystal shop, they usually have these big like crystal caves, and they're just these beautiful amethyst caves, and they're just the most stunning things. And you put them in a room and the whole room just feels clearer. They're just a beautiful thing to have. So they can help keep that vibration really nice and high. So if anyone's done any kind of looking into Atlantis, I was trying to think of the word, Atlantis. Atlantis was mostly made of crystal. So they used crystal to activate things, to make things move. It was amazing in technology. There's lots of different ways in which they used crystals. They had rooms entirely made of crystals, buildings that were made of crystal. They are incredibly powerful things. So it is worth looking into crystals if you're finding it hard to kind of clear your energy and you just need something on you. You can either have it as jewelry, chuck it in your pocket. Some women chuck it in their bras. You can have it next to you on a table. They're just really beautiful crystals, and beautiful things to have around you if that's something that resonates. Tiger's eye is also really great. It works on the solar plexus, so it helps with that masculine center. It gives you the ability to focus. It gives you the ability to kind of get out of your ego and get into a place of self-esteem and strength. And it's a really great energy to clear depression and overwhelm as well. So I find it a very masculine energy, tiger's eye, and I find it's really beautiful to help kind of balance and have that sense of protection and kind of masculine energy around me. So tiger's eye is beautiful for that. Just trying to think of other good ones. Clear quartz is a really, really common one that's used for clearing spaces. It helps you to remain balanced. There's lots of other beautiful things for that. Selenite. Selenite, I love. You can use selenite wands actually, and you can use them to help clear energy in bodies. And I actually find that really powerful. You just get a selenite wand and you place it and you point it at somebody and it'll just start to do its work for you. And it basically moves around the body to areas of energetic blockages, and you just hold it there until the crystal wants to move again. It takes the driver's seat, and it's actually a really, really beautiful experience if you want to give it a go. It allows us to clear energy without getting our mind in the way. So I really enjoy that. So they're probably one of the main ones in terms of clearing energy. And there are millions of different crystals out there. Find one that resonates for you. Find a type, a color, an energy that resonates for you. The crystals usually find you and then they leave you when they're done. So if you have a crystal that randomly shows up, it's supposed to be with you. So have a bit of a tune into it and see what information it can give you. And when they're eventually meant to go, whenever that is, they either disappear or break or something happens, and then they're just meant to kind of leave you. So we also have to honor that process as well. Just trying to think of anything else with crystals. I think that's most of it. But give it a go. If it's something that really resonates for you and you've had a fascination for crystals, go and find yourself a crystal shop or jump online or have a look at different crystals that you think might help you and give it a go. I've shown people ways to use the crystals, just even for grounding and allowing themselves to feel a bit clearer. And then it just becomes a bit of a daily process where, like I said, they chuck it in their pockets and they keep going and they just have that sense of being supported and feeling that they're not alone. Not that we are, but crystals are a really solid way of proving that that is true. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Go and pick out a crystal that you like and wear it and see how you feel. You do have to clean them. Putting them under a full moon is really helpful. There's crystal cleansers, there's all sorts of stuff. So look up on the self-care of crystals as well. They do need to be recharged every now and then. So I used to get all my crystals and pop them on like a baking dish and chuck them under the full moon. And that's really helpful as well. Okay, that's all I have to say about crystals. And thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 20.